What's up, you weebs? So I'm normally uploaded my reaction to Black Clover episode 7, but YouTube gave me a copyright claim and then decided to block it. So unfortunately, you guys can't watch it. So instead of uploading a reaction video, I'm gonna upload a review video instead. And disclaimer: I am filming this in 3 in the morning, and my brain's fried. I'm supposed to be in bed by now. So if I don't remember the episode or in order, please do apologize. And also, if I butcher or mess up, please forgive me. Because, like I said, I'm filming this video at 3 in the morning. I'm supposed to be in bed by now. But, yeah. And the episode 7 starts off when Asta wakes up and sees his gown, realizing that it's not a dream. And then the other guy, who's also from a no-name village, but was part of Black Knight or Black Bull longer than Asta is, he gives a tour of the Black Bull's base, but before the new guy, I don't know his name, or why am I keep saying the new guy? The guy who's also from a no-name village. Before he gives Asta a tour, he says to write a letter to his family back at church. So Asta writes a letter, and then the guy who's also from the no-name village gives us a tour of uh the Black Bull space. And I think, if I remember this episode correctly, the scene shift from Asta to Yuno, and you see Yuno in his new room talking to his senior, who's supposed to give a tour, but doesn't want to because the guy who's giving tour is from a royal family, and Yuno is like from H village, who's that's like a no-name village. So you see a little discrimination discrimination there, but that's also like one of the things I don't like about this anime. I realize, or I see a lot of discriminations, and that makes me pissed off a little bit. But I'll get into that later in this video. Um, and then the scene shifts when a bird delivers the two letter that Asta and Yuno wrote to Sister Lily, and then Sister Lily shows the letter to father, and then he's glad that Yuno passed, but he doesn't know that Asta passed yet. And when father was talking about how Asta would fail and how depressed he would be because he failed the test, and he wanted to throw him like some kind of potato or tato party for Asta, and then Sister Lily reveals that Asta also passed, and the facial expression was pretty hilarious to me, and like that was the reaction I was waiting for. But yeah, so father goes off with I think it was two kids on a broom, going to announce to the whole village that Asta and Yuno passed, and then the scene shift back to Asta and the guy, I don't know his name, that's also from a no-name village, going on a tour. And then during the tour, Asta meets a girl from a noble family. This happens to be the other recruit other than Asta, but the difference is the other recruit is from a noble family, and then you see them discriminating them, and then she like says, and then the first time Asta like reaches his hand to her, she slaps it away, and then that was like a sign of disrespect. Like, who cares if you're from an unknown village and he's from a noble village? even society today, it's like you could see so many discriminations and so many like things that like wrecks your heart, but that's not the main issue. I just wanted to touch it a little bit because I've seen a lot of those in this anime. But that being aside, um, and what was I talking about? Oh yeah, how Asta meets his colleague or his other recruit, or yeah, the other recruit of this year, because she's from a noble family, and then how and Asta tried to reach his hand out to her, she just slaps it away and calls Asta an insect, and how I think she said like how how could a person from a no-name village who doesn't have any magical ability be accepted to the Black Bull? And then she says she can't accept this and throws the gown that Asa worked really hard for into the ground, showing no disrespect whatsoever. And then she uses his magic. I think she was aiming for Asa, but then it curves and hits the new guy instead. And at first I was confused on why she did that. And then she just runs off without apologizing for what she did to them. But yeah, anyway. So and then you see the girl training or practicing the magic, and then later find out that the reason why she was so mean to them is because she was also neglected and put down on from her older brother because she couldn't control her magic. And then the one thing the older brother said to her was that made me kind of heartbroken was that why did their mom have to die instead of you? Like why can't you who's worthless and nobody like why does you why do you have to live when our mom died? Like you're worthless, you don't know how to control your magic, you should be the one who's dead. And then I realized that's why Asta had it rough, but then she also had it rough too, knowing that her own family discriminated her. And then like everyone from the Black Bull knows that she's not able to control her magic. But what was touching the moment for me was that we know everyone from the Black Bull was a failure. Like everyone has struggles, and everyone is a failure. And then they accepted her, and then the girl who's from the noble family opens her eyes and opens up her heart, and then she feels accepted. And then you could see a smile. You could see her being happy and feeling the acceptance that she always wanted. And Asta reaches her hand. I think that was also a beautiful moment. Um, yeah, Asta reaches out his hand to her the second time, and then she calls Asta an insect, but stops. And then she says Asta, and then she says his name this time, and takes Asta's hand finally. And then that's how the episode ends. I feel like episode 7 had a mixture of discrimination, but also really strong bonding moments, just like One Piece does. And I could see the similarity of Black Clover and a lot of other animes I watched. And yeah, so that's it for this video. Like I said earlier in the beginning, I'm filming this at 3 in the morning. I'm supposed to be in bed by now. Oh, and I'm also out of breath. Yeah, I'm filming this at 3 in the morning and I'm supposed to be in bed by now. So if I'm butcher and I mix up the order and I skip a lot of things, forgive me. Please understand that. And yeah, before I go, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please, like, I only started YouTube. And please share my videos with your friends. And please share my channels amongst your friends. Until next time, peace.